Heidi ho there, YouTube faithful. It is your friend here, Destiny Toys / Collector 1138. And yes, I don't really show my face a lot. The toys are more important. You don't really have to see me. Come on, you can hear me. Yeah, so got 3 things to open today. We're just gonna get right to it. The 2 cool ones come from, well, I'll just call that out when I get to it. First, let's see what's in the box. I actually know what's in this box, which comes all the way from Miami, Florida. Right. This is a figure I've been putting off getting, and I'm like, well, you know, I like the way he looks, so I might as well get him. Isn't that the way it always goes? Alright. Uh-oh, you didn't see any of that. Nice box. Ta-da! It's Grizzlor, Masterverse Grizzlor, or She-Ra, Princess of Power Grizzlor. Yeah, some cool back art. Look at that. Look at that. That guy looks pretty cool too. Actually, I like all of them. I don't have this faker. This is the one faker I don't have. The last one. I have all the other fakers. But you know how it goes with Masterverse. So let's open him up. We open our Masterverse here. It came from a position of I don't care as much about these. But then I just started looking at them and they're really cool. At first I was just like, I had a big box of them and I took them all to the toy store and traded them in for credit. I don't want to collect those because I bought huge lots a couple years ago. Huge lots of toys. And, well, you know where that would get you. Mixed in were some Masterverse. And I was like, you know what? I can deal with it, I suppose. And then I said, you know what? I don't like them, so I took them to the toy store. I need to get my special tool for nipping tabs. I was nipping some tabs in the living room, and by nipping tabs, I don't mean cutting my nails. I have other nail clippers for that. I like these brushed steel, dull, cut through a frying pan. So, as you know, if you're new here, we use it to cut these little T-shaped plasticky things that I can't really show you. Can you even see that? It's even showing up on the camera. See it wiggle? It doesn't even show up on the camera. It's so thin. There it is. See it? And it's got a little T-shaped end on it. But I'm not going to show you that. So then I'd let go of it. And the curve of this gets in there, gets around corners and stuff. Oh, I just dropped his crossbow, his sweet crossbow. His unchargeable crossbow. Let's see here. We cut a hand. Let's cut a foot. I have to lay it down. Sorry, guys. You still can't see it. Sorry, guys. Let's just get through it. I'll fix the camera. I swear to God, I'm going to take this YouTube channel a little more seriously and stage my videos in frame. Maybe even completely redo the setup. I want to do a setup where you can see me working as I paint, you know, my slime pit He-Man. He's got a lot of cool slime on him. It doesn't really show. There's some really shiny, glossy, shiny, glittery slime on there. which you can get just by using Gorilla Glue. Really, this looks like snot when it dries. This Gorilla Glue. Crystal clear. Be sure. Clear grip. Okay, the Gorilla Contact Adhesive Clear Grip. Okay, so that takes care of the name of that. So you know what to use. It looks like slime, and you can color it any color you like. Let's see, did we get all the little tabby dabs? Yes, we did. Okay. Pop his hands out. Let's pop the body out. First, let's get the axe out. Pretty cool axe, I must say, as far as axes that come with these guys go. And the man himself. The man himself. Oh, the beast man. Oh man, he's got these cool boots. He doesn't have clawy duck feet. He's got really cool, wicked metal biker boots with bats on them. And of course, this fur comes off. I'm not going to take it off at the moment. Also, if you do customs, this cross piece, this whatever you want to call it, this harness is separate, I think. It looks like it is. Perfect for your slime zombie He-Man. He should have a bat on his chest instead of an H or whatever. So, he's got the werewolf look. This fuzz is really soft. It feels like fake rabbit hair. Of course, under light, it doesn't look that great. But, I mean, the head is molded. So you got a lot of detail, and the hair is always going to go in the right spot. Doesn't look like a treasure troll, like the vintage sculpt Origins guy. This is Grizzlor. Grizzlor. And I bet his body with this hair detail on it, his body with this hair detail on it, I bet that body is also the Stratos body. And I have ordered some of the new coming Stratoses, not the older Stratos, but they're making a vintage collection Masterverse Stratos. He's going to go in the display. And we need, we got a little baggie. Let's label this. I feel like the anal retentive chef on Saturday Night Live. That's ready for the garbage now. Okay, so we're gonna write MV Grizzlo. We're gonna put his extra bits in there so as we don't lose them. Like, Grizzlor doesn't even really need a weapon. He's a werewolf. Come on. My question is, does Beastman have that Aquaman style control over Grizzlor like he does all the other animals? It will remain to be seen. But he's heavy, he's got clicky joints. I like a clicky joint. Play with these guys too much and their joints just get loose real quick. So, I've said it before. Let's say it again. There's this stuff you can get. Joint strengthening something or other. Pen. It's just glue. It's a paint pen. It's a paint pen with glue in it. It's just ever so slightly little bit of glue. I got it on Temu, so it's probably a piece of crap. So what you can do is also use your a Q-tip and your Gorilla Glue. Works great on ball and socket joints like what the head is. As far as joints like ankles, I mean, a little glue could help, but you may have to find a tiny little piece of rubber, Some of that clear band that sometimes comes in action figures, I save some of that sometimes. I have a bunch of it laying around here somewhere. That clear, stretchy, gooey band. You can use a little chunk of that, take a toothpick or a electronics repair kit, wedge, and wedge it in the joint. Anything wedged in there, keep it from moving too much. If your joint pin doesn't work. And joint pins, for the most part, seem to be for ball and socket joints. All right, second. Let me pull the price tag off this. The second thing I got, the other two things I got come from my good friend. I don't know if he's my good friend, but he's my friend, Dan, at Cosmos Collectibles, Toys and Comics. And yeah, that's where you go if you want. He's got, it's not a giant toy store, but he's got a lot of stuff packed in there and all kinds of stuff. Used toys, new toys, just anything, you know, just about anything. Anything cool. So this one is Ninjor, and I've been putting off buying this one. Figured I'd try to get him down like below 40 bucks. So I found one that was a good bit below 40 bucks. Got him at Cosmos. Another thing I like about Dan at Cosmos is his prices are always reasonable. Always reasonable. Wait. Something. Oh yeah, I was checking the werewolf Grizzlor box to see if it had one of those special holes. So let's remove the Ninja and let's see what's down in the special hole. Something in a blue envelope. Red. White means like hands and stuff. And this feels like weapons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, check out these crystalline nunchaku. And then the detail on this Ninjor sword. See, against my skin, it stands out there. Actually, every time the god dang light is over there, it sucks. So now you can see it. Tiny, tiny details. I don't know why it doesn't like that. But yeah, it's got like a texture to it. It looks like it's been hammered somewhere. Nice hilt. I mean, it's not much bigger than an Origins sword. This is my personal little take on an Origins sword. Let's see how I did that. Yes. Not much difference, really. You can pretty much interchange them if you like. And he's got two masks. One is supposed to be his real face because he supposedly has a face like Jitsu, right? But this looks more like a Guy Fawkes mask, if you ask me. And the eyes have no detail. Children of the Damned. I wonder if these masks work. Excuse me, I haven't slept. I wonder if these masks work on some other figures. That's pretty cool. Samurai wore these though. Ninja really didn't wear those. Ninja did not announce themselves. Oh, he got a mask on. He a ninja. Kill him. He's up to no good. Yeah. Well, That snip is just being a snip. Don't be a snip. Here, we got it. We always get the snips. I snip you so good. You wish I didn't snip you so good. Anybody know who that was? Hey, let's shoot bullets out of our guns. Okay, it looks like I got them all. Yeah, okay, let's pop this Ninja out. First, we get his longbow. It's one of those Masters of the Universe bows that won't fire. You can't even put him in a pose where it's pulled back. So this is useless. What should be on this is stretchy cloth. Piece of stretchy cloth or bungee cord or something. And it should be attached to the arrow, which is slotted here but does not come out, right? It should slide back and forth for posing. So, pop him out. Ninjor, 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 Ninjor. What a bulky holster for your nunchucks. They should go back here in your belt, not in a, did I say that? Yeah, not a freaking gun holster thing. That's huge. So big. So big. And there's clearly a place to put the sword on his back, so put the sword. Is that even where that goes? Yeah, I guess it is. Let's see, what if it goes this way? I'm so not in the camera shot. What the heck? Oh my God. It just goes one way. So the sword goes one way. One way. Which is, this is not, this trailing out like that, this is not wise. So far, the figure looks cool, but like this is dumb. I wonder, yeah, I can take his armor off, so I could probably use this armor on someone else and put, I mean, he's got a full plate. He's got a full plate. What's up with that? Ninjas don't wear armor. Oh, and he's got arrows on his head. What's up with that? Not Dan's fault. Well, nothing a little gray paint won't fix. Let's see, Ninjor. He's got the Skeletor hands with the pointy nails. I mean, look at that thumbnail. And he's got the Skeletor feet. I don't know why they gave him Skeletor feet instead of ninja feet. It's kind of stupid, if you ask me. But people that make toys and comic book movies and all that kind of stuff don't necessarily have to love the thing they make. And it shows. So yeah, these, I can't remember what these are called, but I'm going to take those off and put those on another guy too. A ninja should be sleek, not clanking around in metal. And boy, are his crotch joints loose. It's for him to throw that hurricane kick. What's a jaw? Hook kick. Hook kick. Reverse round kick. Not a terrible toy, but not a terrible toy, but like, come on. I'm hiding. Psh, don't look at me or my cover will be blown. Maybe ninjas are different on Eternia. The funny thing is, there's ninjas on Eternia, but no Japan. Right? No place for the shinobi to come from. But like, what's up with these? I mean, I guess this is some kind of, you could explain this as some kind of dragon fetish, and these blades, you know, for kicking. But like, you need the Ninja Turtle feet, you know, the Tabi boots. This is going on the shelf, of course. Let's put his nunchucks in his stupid holster. There we go. Looks like a gun. I mean, he is encumbered. This is one heavy, encumbered ninja. Encumbered. Somebody else let me know how to get rid of this loose crotch. I mean, they are ball joints, but they're like locked in. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. But yeah. Ninjor. Okay. Okay. Ninjor. Okay. I'm going to take, let's see what he looks like. Let's take him apart. You'll find he's got, oh, those are real. Okay, I thought they only looked like straps. They were very close. So he's got the Motu straps, but let's see. First, we'll take off this, whatever you want to call it. Looking more ninja-like. Let's check him out. Looking more ninja-like there. And let us go ahead and remove. Well, that was easy. See, I guess I'll take his head off. Yeah. You can't take his arms off or his waist apart because this is a Masterverse figure. If this were a Origins, you could just do that and you wouldn't have to undo all these little. See, this is cool armor, but it doesn't really belong on Ninjor. It belongs on Slamurai, not Ninjor. But I don't know if these little marks are on purpose, but they really annoy me. Throw your shuriken at the white dot in the darkness. Ah, now that's a ninja. That's a ninja. Now, they could have, I don't know, I would have designed it differently. I just would have. He'd have a little bit of, ever so slightly bloused pants right there. Baggy right there at the boot top. He would have a flap like a karate gi that comes over like from the shoulder here. It goes, starts around the neck like a number 9 and goes around like that. I could paint that on. I could put it on with Sculpey and bake it on. But this is Ninjor. This is our ninja. Nice red though. I mean, I really dig that red. It's got this. You can't see it in the camera, but it has this ever so slight pink note in it, which I don't think the camera's picking up. But I like it. It's like infernally hot pink. And my cats are back there trying to get through the window at other cats, which are outside. They love to do that. They hate each other. They hate each other. Okay, so yeah, we have us a bag. Masterverse Ninjor. He doesn't need all this crap. Freaking doodly doos. Y'all heard about that Bo Higgins boy, Billy Bo Higgins? Well, he was caught behind the barn with his scoutmaster, his algebra teacher, and a local minister. And that boy had the nerve to say it was part of a science project. We killed him. Had no other choice. Yeah, I like this Ninjor. even though he came with a bunch of stuff. Like, he wasn't worth extra money. He should have been like, I mean, $22, $25 for one of these. This one was $30. He shouldn't have been 30. He should have been 25 like the rest of them. He didn't come with any more stuff than Clawful. So there's that. Okay, now the piece of resistance is Kobra Khan. Yeah, it's Kobra Khan. I get Camo Khan and Kobra Khan confused. And there's the price tag. I paid $25 for that. $25 for that. And a slap in the mouth, because I like you. So, the thing is, I bought these and let them sit around for like 2 months. Because ADHD, which is actually, my depression is getting better. Finally, after 49 years. Oh, nice. There was this doctor. I'll spell his name for you because, well, if I don't, you won't look up the right doctor now, will you? Okay, so, his name is Kwe with an accent mark on the E. That's an accent mark. He's from the very end of the 1800s and up until like 1920. French doctor. He came up with a... What are you doing? You're going to wreck the blinds, you silly cat. He had a method that worked with 90% of the people he tried it with for different things. Healing up after an injury, healing up after an operation, mending bones, getting over depression, yada yada, anxiety, yada yada. So what it does is it tricks your subconscious, right? Your subconscious sucks in all kinds of stuff you're not aware of on the surface. Your active mind is busy living your life and scanning and avoiding for danger and mishaps and stuff. But your subconscious, everybody knows, is really powerful. And the things that go into it can't be interfered with. They can't be, what's the word? Cut off at the pass by your thinking brain. So in order to get this information into your head, what you do is, there's a phrase, and I'll tell you the phrase, but you mumble it 20 times as you're going to sleep. Right when you lay down at your tiredest, you'll be thinking about something else, and I hope you do. You're supposed to think about something else, pictures in your mind. Don't try too hard. I mean, your mind will come up with stuff all by itself because it doesn't want to pay attention anyway. So, you repeat every day, in every way, I am getting better and better, bit by bit, little by little. And your top brain thinking about stuff, thinking of images or whatever else, because you're going to sleep. And it takes the reason it'll kick in. It'll start trying to interrupt once you get like 5 or 10 of these in. You say it 20 times at least. Mumble it. Because if you're not putting a ton of effort into it, then you're relaxed. And it can slip in. And you say it out loud with your mouth because your ears need to hear it. Your mouth, go to your ear. Mouth to ear. You say it, it comes out, it goes in your ear. And you're not really paying attention. So your subconscious is like, yeah. So 90% of the people he tried this with, there was a measurable success and a happy patient. And he tried it with all kinds of things. Look him up. Kwe. Whatever. Kwe. Look him up. So with my medicine therapy and my talk therapy and realizing I'm autistic and intercepting, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Intercepting those things and trying to catch my brain being autistic, catch my brain being ADHD, and say, hey, you're being ADHD right now. That kind of diffuses it. You're circling around the drain about this subject. You're causing yourself terrible pain. Ooh, they modified the gun. Look at that. That looks way cooler than we'll call it the Zodak gun. Looks way cooler than the Zodak gun. It's got, just a little bit more detail, right? That's way cool. Way cool. What else we got? Oh, he's got gripping claws. I don't know why a snake would have claws. So I've free claws. Free claws for another guy. Here's a spritz of venom, which should be green. Oh, shite. There's a tiny little thing that keeps his head on. And I dropped it. Now it's down here somewhere. Oh, it hit good. It hit good. There we go. Found it. This tiny little bull crapper. It's got a hole in it right there. I assume that it has something like, it does something like this. See where that's flat? And then this is shaped like that. I bet they go like that. We'll see, won't we? Keep Kobra Khan alive. Keep Kobra Khan alive. Like he's got any trouble. He's having trouble by himself. He's got a big old snake head that can immobilize you and make you go blind, spitting venom at you. He's a politician. That's what he is. It's okay to hate politicians. There's one of the few people that's just perfectly fine to hate. All of them. What a nice color. It's slightly pearlescent. I don't know why my color looks washed out. It's this bright light right there. Too much light. And I don't know how it keeps getting turned this way. I keep turning this damn thing this way. There, yeah. This could end up helping my Frost He-Man, because here's another ice character I'm working on. Notice he's got that frozen Kobra Khan mace that actually goes with my Origins size ice He-Man, right? So this one would go with the, well, here he is. Here he is with the big guy, the big fella, the big fella. And I said, I apologize if there are any cat hairs lingering. My cats like to get up on the workbench while the paint is sticky and lay down. So now I have a new step. Every time I finish a guy, I douse him with fire. He gets a fire shower. Real quick fire bath. All right, so we've got the mace. Let's pop our guy out. Right on. Oh, what are you doing? Now you're at the other window. You can't even see through that window. The blinds are shut. What are you after? There are no bugs in here. There are no flies. You can't even see another cat. So what are you after? You are so weird. So weird. I'm drowning in black cats. So, looking at this. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to throw something at her. This should do it. Stop it. Oh, direct hit. She's got a little attitude. There's 9 black cats outside. They're your brothers and sisters. You shouldn't act that way. Okay, so let's see. Something's weird. Yeah, they didn't put the bracelets on straight. Look at that face. That is wild. That is wicked wild. Let's see. Yeah, hinged jaw. Hinged jaw. The thing is, though, with Masters of the Universe in general, any reptile with a hinged jaw is going to break his teeth. It's going to look like he got smashed in the face. So he is to have his mouth open at all times. But he's pearlescent. I don't have to paint the pearlescent with which I like to do actually with all things green with this yellow green. See, it's backwards on my screen. Green flash. Vert brillant. Vert brillant. Green flash. But it's really greenish yellow because here are 2 shades of green flash. See how they run? My paint, see how it runs? Way greener with just a little bit of yellow cast. Mostly green with ever so slight yellow cast. And the other one I just showed you has a lot of yellow cast to it. Color shift. Okay, so he's got the weight, he's got the joints, he's got it all. Except his armor is a little crooked on his limbs, which really annoys me. All the things have to line up, yo. Have to line up, yo. There we go. All right. Now, I don't understand why his hands are so much darker than the rest of his body. I can fix that with a little bit of that paint I just showed you. But look at this detail. Look at that. That neck. That's not a normal neck. I bet his head doesn't come off. Let's see. Oh, it does. Sweet. So I could put this on anybody. Did you know that if you cut a snake's head off, that snake will live for another half an hour? If you ever have to kill a venomous snake, a dangerous venomous snake, and you cut its head off, it's not neutralized. It can still bite you. It can still bite you, and so, or your animals. So if you live in an area like I do, where there are tons of poisonous snakes, and you have animals, and you're out in the yard killing a snake, and it feels terrible to do. It really does. I don't like killing anything. I like snakes. It's just that I cannot take the chance with as many cats as we have in our yard, which I think last time I counted, the neighborhood has 16 cats, and our neighborhood is like 5 houses. So there's 16 outdoor cats that go around here. I can't take the chance that you know, the cats are fast enough. Okay, so how do I put this on his head? Well, that goes that's, wait a second. Does he have he has a flap. He had a flap on his head. Okay, so now what? Let's take a look. Yeah, there's a flap there. You can look. So I'm sure there are instructions somewhere, but I'll be doggone if I'm going to use them. Excuse me. Okay, I think that just goes, that slides right in there into the flap. But what secures it? I'm keep nudging his stupid bottom jaw. It's loose, like it's not secure. It's not secure. What's going on? So what is the purpose? What is the purpose? Does this come off too? It does. Whoa. So his chest insignia comes right off. And that's what this other piece that has a hole in it goes into. So this is a neuter. So we take it, we pop it on there just like that. And now there's no chest insignia, which is cool. Why would he have a tattoo? Like, he's not wearing armor. He's not wearing clothes except for these bronze leaves and his vambraces and belt and stuff. But this is not clothing. So why would there be a cobra symbol on it? This is really concerning. It just lays in there. People are breaking their asses to get this figure, and while he looks great, but really, this is only going to stay on if you well, most people just pose them and stick them on the shelf anyway. If that's what you're doing, it's probably going to be all right. Again, take something and ram it in there, piece of string, piece of a rubber band, and then smash this in behind it, and it should wedge itself in there and stay a little better. Or a little silly putty or something. That'll work too. We have a Kobra Khan. Now, you do remember that Kobra Khan, the vintage toy, he didn't have a hood. That was Camo Khan. And he's got really cool fingers. Look how skinny his fingers are. He's got these spidery little fingers. No extra hands. Oh, well, he's got extra claws, but like, this is insipid. Why? He's not a lobster. He's not an arthropod. He's a reptile. We're going to put in his, insert tab A into slot B. That slides in nicely. Remember that your Kobra Khan toy was a hairspray bottle, and his head was the pump. A little mist would come out. 80s toys, they really wanted you to put water in everything, didn't they? But yeah, he's got that weight. I love a good weighty figure that you could pop your sister with when she gets mouthy when you're 10 years old. Knock her on the wrist with it. Don't touch that. Don't beat your sisters, okay? That's a joke. I am 49. I no longer argue with my sister. You protect your sisters, especially if they're your little sister. So, yeah, he's got this nice bronze armor. And I don't even know if the camera will pick that up, but you can see a color difference. The knees and the bronze, silvery. He's got that nice pearlescent thing going on, that color shift. I can help that along with more color shifting paint. Oh, sorry. I'm so tired. I got 45 minutes of sleep. I had a doctor's appointment early this morning, and you know, the ADHD. Even though I have an alarm, I don't trust it to go off when it's supposed to, so I stayed awake so that I can not miss my doctor's appointment, because they charge you for those. Don't you think that's a little weird? That, you know, they're like, yes, you have trouble scheduling things and making appointments and doing stuff, and you have the ADHD, and you have all that, and we're going to punish you for it. Somebody else could have been here. Well, they're probably waiting in the waiting room. Nobody had to wait extra long. No spot went unused. You just called the next person in. That's all you did. All right, so we need a bag. Oh, look. We have, this will pass. This will pass. This baggish thing, and we'll put his weapon in there. And then we'll treat it like a bag of potato chips. This is what you should do when you're resealing your bag of potato chips, right? Make a paper airplane, right? You fold one corner over like that. Then you fold the other one like that. And you take the point and you fold it down till it touches the bottom of the triangle. Then you fold it again. Once you do this, it creates a better seal. Creates a better seal on your snack food. Keeps the air from getting in there. All right, that goes in the parts box. We got 3 new figures. Hey, hey. So, this is Grizzlor and Kobra Khan and Ninjor, all wishing you a good day. Be safe. And remember, you have the power. You always have. You've always had it. You are enough just the way you are. You're enough. You're primed, you're trained, and you're ready to be you. And that's all you need to do. That's your job. Your job is being you. And you do that any way you see fit. As long as you don't harm others. My Buddhist journey is really taking flight too. That's the biggest teaching and the only real teaching. Buddhism doesn't have a doctrine to teach you anything like that we believe in this, get that, and the other thing, and this, that, and the other thing. It's not really like that. It's just a way of regarding reality. Right? It doesn't say there is no God or anything. It just doesn't make a big deal out of, you know, why crystallize what God is, right? Why crystallize it into something and then, you know, punish people for not doing it right until you get them to do it right. Yeah, that's my cat chasing absolutely nothing. Ghost. Yep, there he goes. He's looking at something, but I don't see it. Anyway, it's been real fun. I'll be making another one of these when the Stratos come in the mail. I ordered them months ago. I must have been like as soon as they were offered on Walmart.com. Actually, you can still get them. I'm gonna order an extra one so that I can do a giveaway. I have I have these figures. Look at that one. Look at that one. Do you see that one? I don't know which one that is, but I'm going to put it in later. So I have all these figures that I plan on either giving them away as rewards or some kind of prize that you can claim. I haven't figured it out just yet. More than likely, though, I will use my TikTok, same name, Collector1138. I'll probably do the live on my TikTok so that we can go ahead and do it. I'm not going to push you to bring me 50 subscribers. If it happens, it happens. I'm not going to have to do anything. You know, right? I'm trying to make this YouTube channel different from others in that I'm not asking you for money. I'm not monetizing it yet. If it ever became something that demands lots of time, then I might. But, yeah, I mean, I wanted to share a hobby. That's what I wanted to do. And I want to talk to people about their feelings and stuff. Maybe I'll make an even third YouTube channel where it's more like Mr. Rogers, only it's your big brother that you should have had, right? Your big brother, you're grown up now for that stage of your life. Mr. Rogers is for when you're a child. Some people need a big brother, and it shows. So yeah, I'm happy with my new figures. All in all, I got them. They're great. They're gonna look cool on the shelf. Let's see. Do I have any other? Oh, here's a custom that I'm working on. He's almost done, actually. This is He-Man, Super Eternian He-Man. So your regular run-of-the-mill He-Man is like this big, and Super Eternian He-Man is this big. He's made out of a Krang or Andre the Giant, but this one was a Krang. So in my pretend, right, He-Man not only turns into a big muscle-bound dude with the power of Grayskull, but he learns that you can have other levels of mastery over this power of Grayskull. So when he goes to Super Eternian He-Man level 2, power of Grayskull level 2 advanced, he gets bigger, his hair gets longer, it has gold, reflective gold, just gold streaks on blonde. He can manifest a bigger sword. He can throw axes, and the axes disappear as soon as they hit their target and reappear in his hand, like Thor's hammer. Thor's hammer flies back to him, but this just disappears and reappears like in a video game. So he can throw it infinitely. Yeah, bigger sword, cuts through more stuff. He's bigger, he's stronger. He looks meaner. Yeah, clothes slightly changed. I had fun doing this. I haven't glossed him up yet. That's why he's all chalky. You know. I altered his Krang armor. But, yeah, He-Man level 2. If you can think of a good name for this form of He-Man level 2 or whatever. I don't want to call him He-Man level 2. Something else. Let's call him something else. If you have suggestions, tell me in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from in the comments. I'm interested to see what parts of the country people are in. Just for me, you know, just for me. Just for my own well-being, my own peace of mind. I'm interested in such things. I study all kinds of useless crap too. So, yeah. Autism not letting me shut up. Goodbye, everyone. Very pleasant dealing with you today. Look forward to, I'll be making the next video as soon as the Stratoses come in, and then on that video I'll announce how the giveaway is going to go down. Okay?
End of line.